Let's try, big emphasis on the word try. Let's try talking about love. The love that's not necessarily fiery or passionate, the kind that would be considered romantic. It can include that, but it's not limited to that. The kind of love that's just open. It's not reasoning for its own existence. It's simply here, because that's all there is. You can't push it away, because there's nothing to push against it or to push it away. Maybe you find another word for this sort of acceptance, this sort of surrender that can't be thrown away, can't be resisted, because this very thing includes resistance. So in a way, there is no resistance. It doesn't argue away anything. It doesn't argue for anything. It's here exactly as it is. Really, it's a gift that you give to yourself when you finally stop arguing against yourself, or anything for that matter. The type of love that's without resistance. It's not pushing against anything. It's not grasping for anything. And it's open enough to include all of your mind, all of your thoughts, every idea, every little thought that passes by. It's allowed. It's not resisted. It's not really held on to. You let them come by. It lets them pass by. And it has space for you to feel everything, every emotion. It's open enough to just give you the ability to feel everything in the first place. It doesn't resist your resistance. It doesn't tell you you shouldn't be resisting. And it's open enough to not resist. So in a way, there is no resistance. It's open enough to just feel the depth of whatever is being felt right now. It includes the hope of wanting to feel something else. It even includes the aversion, not wanting to feel what's here right now. It includes that, but it knows it's not limited to that. It's full enough to not need validation. It holds space for that part of you that seeks validation. It doesn't push away that part of you if there is still a seeking of validation, whether it be in the form of love or enlightenment or anything that you can seek. It doesn't argue against that. It holds that too. But it already knows it doesn't need to validate itself, because what's here is already validating itself fully. It allows you to resist, and it doesn't mind. And it allows you to be open to whatever's here. There's nothing that it doesn't know directly and clearly, even when things are smudged and you can't grasp and nothing makes sense. When you're in tune with this, you're not resisting it, and you're not looking away from it. It's clear that it's okay if things just seem exactly as they are, even if that clarity means I have no idea what's going on. Or even if the clearest thing is I don't know what's going on. And things are confusing, but that's the most clearest thing that's present. it can include that. It includes clarity of bliss, it includes the clarity of pain. There's nothing that isn't clear or revealed through this sense of open, this type of love that doesn't need to distinguish. You can even call it the light of your presence, the light of consciousness, the very apparatus that knows directly exactly as things are right now, and that this is it, and there's nothing against this. Even if there is resistance, it's not resistant to that resistance. That's how clear and how all-enveloping this type of love is. It's the love of your own consciousness, being conscious of itself, knowing directly that there's nothing else to know. There's nothing else to make clear. You don't need to seek more clarity, because the clarity is what is clear right here, right now, nothing else. There's nothing more to know. Just know your own clarity. And knowing that there's nothing to seek. Because what's complete is already complete. There's nothing more. And there's nothing less. There's no opposites. Just the love that you give onto yourself. Just the love that gives you the ability to even experience, to consciously be with everything and not resist anything.